Hi everybody, and welcome to a short video that I've put together for you to give you a tour of the Maps app in your OneLaunch desktop search application. So if you're an existing OneLaunch user, you know what OneLaunch is all about, but if you're brand new, a quick summary is that OneLaunch is jam-packed with lots of different apps and widgets present in the OneLaunch apps library that have different purposes, but all intend to help make you that much more efficient and productive on your computer and on the web each and every day. So maps and directions is something that people use all the time to decide how to get or to learn how to get from point A to point B, to figure out where certain addresses are, where geographic locations are, and really just get around your city, etc. So maps and directions are absolutely something top of mind for a lot of people each and every day, and especially digitally on their computer or on their phones. So we wanted to build a maps and directions app right into OneLaunch. So first and foremost, where do you find it? Head to the top left of your OneLaunch desktop search app, the dock, and click the additional apps icon, the gray plus icon. This opens up the OneLaunch apps library, and you'll immediately see in the top row, first row, the third from the right, a Maps app. Simply click that, and immediately it's going to pin itself to the OneLaunch dock top left. So when you hover over it, very clearly Maps, the icon very clearly screams Maps. If you want it even more clear, you're able to right click and show the label. If you want it to be that much more obvious that this is where you go for your Maps app. Once it's been pinned, simply click it, and then it opens up the UI, the user interface, or the dashboard for the Maps app. So starting far right, we've embedded a YouTube video that you're able to click. Opens up in our OneLaunch browser. There's going to be an ad, I think. But this is a beginner's guide to Google Maps. So if you're brand new to Google Maps, I would recommend that you watch this video for help and basic instructions. In the middle, we've got a couple top sites we think you might find useful. Google Maps, a cheap local gas map, Geico Gas, Google Earth to explore the Earth in 3D and see cities and landscapes, and then Bing Maps if you want an alternative to Google Maps. And then far left is a little app or feature widget that we've built into the Maps app. And here we'll actually let you tell us how you're traveling, by vehicle, or by walking, or by public transport, by bus. So let's say for now you want to travel by car, by vehicle. And then you enter in your starting from. Let's say you're going on a big cross-country road trip. We'll go from New York going to Los Angeles, and then simply click Get Directions. Now, we've chosen to use Google Maps to power these digital maps results in web. So up opens the directions that we just searched for. This is opening in the OneLaunch browser. And you can see here that we've got, okay, so for some reason it's got my from and my to, but sorry, we could not calculate driving directions from New York to Los Angeles. Not quite sure why that is. Let's try another example. So that's an issue with Google Maps, not with our software. Let's try going from Seattle to San Francisco. Click Get Directions. We'll go by car again. Okay, so that worked. So as you can see, from Seattle, Washington to San Francisco, California, my video's in the way a bit, or my face there. But you can see it gives all the directions and the different route times. And then you can see in the right side here, I can zoom out. And you can see it's very simple. It's going to take us 12 hours and 31 minutes. And you can see all of the different instructions on how to actually do this. It's obviously a very straight line and not a lot to it. Um, but yeah, that very simply is the Maps app. So again, the ability to do your from and to and choose your method of transportation, click Get Directions right from the OneLaunch app. Top sites and then help for Google Maps also. And then once you're in Google Maps, you're absolutely able to stay there and then keep playing around with their options. So maybe now we'll go from Seattle to Portland and have the directions for that. 2 hours and 44 minutes by car. So that is simple. It is our Maps app for directions and route planning and just learning about specific locations wherever you want to see in the world via Google Maps. We hope you find it helpful. If you ever want to print directions, you're able to do that from Google Maps. So yeah, hope you find it useful and use it. If you have any questions about the Maps app and OneLaunch, feel free to reach out at support@onelaunch.com. Thanks for watching.